Good morning, and welcome to the third episode of Let's All Become Heroes. Now, we're still very early in season 1. This is my personal transformation, and it's all being documented for you to witness. It's my example of truth and my love. But be sure to watch the episodes in order, sort of like any other series you're binging. So each episode continues to make sense, and more importantly, the chronological order of my wellness will be revealed. Like any great drama, the beginning will certainly enhance the ending. You will witness a vast improvement to 1, my fitness routines, 2, my nutrition practices, 3, my vast mental health awareness. Guys, today is a big day for me. It will be the first time I walk a full 8-hour shift, because that's what it is. My work, my shift, my purpose. I'm also hoping it will be the first time I break the 20-mile barrier, which has been a goal of mine for 2 weeks now. For now, let's focus on a full 8-hour shift. Today, we're getting toward the end of the 3rd week of official training. My first few weeks were exhausting, and they were only 6, 8, 10 miles roughly. But that was a lot for me, considering I've been so depressed I could hardly get my ass out of bed. But I did get out of bed with a sense for my higher purpose. Guys, so far I've lost 25 pounds in 40 days. Now, I gave up alcohol on Ash Wednesday, and I remain sober to this very day. It's almost 8 a.m. on April 13th, 2022. I'm about 17 days away from May 1st, which is my deadline, my May Day, which is of course the launch date, ascending to my higher purpose. I will begin my journey by walking across the country along Route 66. My hopes are to inspire. I have hopes of finding more like-minded souls, just like me. This is my journey towards a new beginning. I've always dreamed of becoming a hero someday, especially for my kids. And I think we all have a hero hiding within us somewhere. Perhaps hidden in our subconscious or less prioritized due to our societal constraints. My mission is a revelation of truth and love, by proving all the naysayers and self-doubters wrong, by showcasing that I, for one, am capable of defying those odds, changing my world and my thoughts, and ultimately finding my success. Now, my success may look different than the stereotypical success of a successful person in our modern society, but it's spiritually rewarding. Whatever type of success you desire, you will surely follow. Today, I intend to show you what a typical day for me will look like on the big adventure, the walk along Route 66. Minus me setting up camp, writing, and performing skits, which all will make more entertaining for you each day going forward. I intend to walk for 8 hours. It is my job, my duty, and my honor, especially to find some way to help the misfortunate souls still suffering in this hate-filled world. So let's all become heroes. And together, especially with your help, we will certainly change the world by adding a little more truth and a little more love. It starts with me, and it starts with you. Yes, you, whoever's watching this. But before I can be any part of changing the big world, I'd better start by changing my own. This is my journey, and I want to thank you for tuning in. Okay, and we're off. It's about a 8:15. We're on pace because I kind of waited because it was a little chilly out this morning in the 30s, so we don't have a full plan.
We just know that we're gonna walk 8 hours straight. Hope that it's more than 20 miles today. First, I gotta make a quick stop. We're gonna walk 4 miles up to the store. Need to get some electrolytes, sodium, salt. Really starting to learn a lot about how important that is. So electrolytes, looking for probably bananas, apples, stuff like that.
Hey guys, I'm inside a shopping center right now. I don't want to say where, but looking for a costume. And outside of here, the front doors here, there's people collecting money, donations for charity, I think, for recovery. So let's go find out. See what they're up to. How's it going? What do you guys got here?
We are out here with Life Changers Outreach for a faith-based rehabilitation program.
For addicts and stuff like that? Awesome.
We try and help those suffering from like drugs, alcohol,
You don't mind if I'm
PTSD.
recording, do you?
Nope, none at all.
I'm actually 53 days sober myself,
Congratulations.
and I'm actually getting ready to walk across the country, and I'm documenting on YouTube. And
Alright.
that's what this is for. So I was gonna give you, I don't have much money, I'm actually homeless, but I'm gonna give you $6. If you guys will go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel, you can see and maybe turn other people on. They'll see what I'm doing, my transformation. I'm gonna document the whole thing. So
All right.
does that sound cool? My name's Doug.
James.
James?
Hey,
Doug
so-
Norris. And you can search the YouTube channel. I'm titling it Let's All Become Heroes. Or you can search by my name, Doug Norris. And
All right.
I've already got 3 episodes loaded. I'm loading another one up tonight, and I'm gonna start in May. I'm gonna walk Route 66 all the way back to the Midwest.
Okay.
Document the whole thing.
All
So
right. Well, I'm with Life Changers Outreach. I've been with them going on 3 years.
Cool.
Jesus has used this program to transform my life.
awesome, man. Sober?
Yeah.
How long?
Going on 3 years.
Awesome, man. Congratulations, you too?
Yeah, 4.5 months.
4.5 months, right on, man.
Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life.
I actually gave up alcohol for Lent, and
Okay.
that was kind of how it all started. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I've been to rehab already once before, and went right back to it. Right about I think I lasted 120 days that time. We went right back to it, but decided that I could do it for God, right? So I gave up alcohol for Lent. Obviously, Easter's come and gone, and I'm still sober, 53 days, going strong. But I chose to take Route 66 and do this thing to keep me so far away from all that temptation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got to get away.
It's going to be a hardship, like I know it. Like, I'm not even a survivalist. Everything's brand new. This is brand new. We're doing a YouTube channel and everything. So,
All right.
but I'm removing all that temptation. Just going to freaking do it, man. So,
All right.
if you know anybody that wants to walk with me, tell
No,
them.
no, information.
Yeah.
Maybe when you're done with your travels and
Well, I'll come
whatnot,
back.
You'll need a place to go. We've got 14 centers across the United States.
Right on, man. All right.
Whichever state you might end up in.
Well, I'm going to go to Iowa for a little while. I got a project I'm going to start in Kansas City where a part of this is I'm going to launch kind of like a rehabilitation program where we're going to actually take people through fitness training and nutrition, teaching people how to eat and take care of your body better through spirituality and following a higher purpose, higher cause. So
We've got some similar, like we'll require
Yeah, I
to
love
work
this.
out and things like that. And we try and teach them how to do some few things.
this is really cool.
Yeah, the guys actually make the plans.
That's really cool, man. Well, good luck to you guys. Take care. God bless. Oh, I didn't really have that money to give, but sometimes you gotta, it's going to a good cause. I want to make sure. Hopefully they follow my YouTube channel, we'll see. But man, I was so nervous going up there to talk to those guys. I've never done anything like this before, talking to strangers. But God is good. Give me the strength, and I just needed to do it. So we'll see how that goes. Good luck. What is it called? Life Changes. God is good. See you out there. Somebody once told me that I walk like a girl.
Now, I don't really know what that means, but it sure made me feel pretty.
the world is not actually so big. In fact, the entire world, if you really think about it, can be reciprocated, can be reduced down to one. Just one. Ultimately, we can talk about what is that one. One perspective, one supreme consciousness. Yeah, all of it. When you think about it, things that seem impossible is when you are looking at it on the wrong scale. You look out the window and see a big, big world. But when you consider the fact that if you just change your world, your perspective, you'll be immediately tapped into the bigger picture, the biggest of all pictures. That's your God consciousness. We are all connected. In a sense, we are all one being. I'm not sure that that's the right word that I want to use, but everything's reduced down to one. Once you've successfully reduced everything down to this oneness, it is then you are ready to reach for anything. When you've taken the big, big world and broken it down to your perspective, your understanding, your existence of truth and love, and how it's connected to the larger scale. Instead of going the other direction, it's not about how the larger scale is connected to you. Reduce everything down. It is then when you're successful in that oneness, that one stream of consciousness, it is then that you can reach for anything. Now you're ready to pursue your dreams. Now you're ready to do whatever you want because you understand that other people's expectations of you, other people's perspective of you does not matter. Only your perspective of your understanding of life matters. For example, we can all take a ball, any kind of ball. Just imagine a bouncy ball. And if I hold it up to you and I say, describe this ball, you might say, it is round. And that is true. That is correct. Who am I to say that you are wrong? I call it a ball, you call it round. But here's the best part. If I bring in another person and I ask you to just wait and listen, and I ask this person, I say, will you please describe this ball? And they say, it is a sphere. It is spherical. They are also right. And that's when you actually bring and reduce everything down to this oneness. You have to understand that everybody is both right and wrong at the very exact moment of truth. It's okay to be right and wrong because all that matters is your perspective, because you can only grow from your truth and your realization and understanding of what is real and what is worth learning the lesson to grow. It is round, it is spherical, it is a ball, and all of that together is one truth. When you get connected to this consciousness, forgive me, that's when you are ready to pursue your dreams. And that's why I know I'm ready to finally be a writer. I'm not gonna be Shakespeare. I'm not even gonna be Nicholas Sparks. But I'm gonna be Frank Lee DuBois. Because I got something to say. And I think people are gonna listen. Because I'm connected. My truth matters. So does yours. Let's make that happen. Let's all become heroes. I'll keep walking up this volcano and keep having these deep revelations I want to share with you guys. So I stopped at the
the brakes. It's ironic because I wanted to push myself as fast up this, but the message is important. So I don't know if you guys have taken the opportunity to watch the show, The Chosen. Dallas, I hope you don't mind me promoting your amazing show. But it's a show about Jesus, the Gospels. And this one particular episode, maybe my favorite of all the ones that I've seen, but in this particular episode, we don't even actually see Jesus. But we know from all the elected disciples and the people that have chosen to follow Jesus, they set up a campfire and they're slowly building the conversation around a campfire. Meanwhile, we kind of know that Jesus is off performing miracles from sunrise to sunset. And it starts off that we're just getting a different understanding of each of the different people sitting around the campfire. Simon, Peter, yada, yada, yada. And even Matthew is there. And if you guys don't know this, Simon Peter and Matthew, they did not get along. Matthew being a tax collector for the Romans. But anyways, what's neat about this particular story is here's Jesus, not even in the episode. We just know that he's performing all these miracles. And around the campfire, as we come to learn each perspective, each different person, their small individual worlds, confrontation starts to arise around the campfire. As people start to project on one another and the expectations of others. You can truly see the way the world is working. Here we have the King of Truth and Love, not far away, performing all these miracles, and the people that have chosen to follow him are nearby in a campfire, fighting over their misconceptions, their expectations as the way that they understand it. There's confrontation. Well, towards the end of the show, it turns into fighting, and everybody's silence when you see Jesus come walking by trying to get to his tent, and he's struggling, he's exhausted, and you can just see it, he's beat down. He doesn't say one word. The King of Truth, the King of Love, doesn't say one word, walks right by the campfire. His mother Mary gets up, follows him to his tent, helps him with takes off his sandals, and begins to wash his feet so that he can go to sleep. He's had an exhausting day performing miracles. And, I mean, just think, put that into perspective. You are that close to the King of Truth and Love, and you're still having all this confrontation in your smaller group. Anyways, without saying one word, Jesus silences that confrontation. It's almost like you just know what each person's thinking as they witness Jesus walk by, completely exhausted from blessing and saving so many people's lives. Not a single word is said as the campfire, around the campfire, as these folks, it's just like they realize, how small am I? How can I be having all this anger, this temperament over somebody else, Simon, Peter, and Matthew especially, when the King of everybody is doing these things? It's really pretty touching. If you haven't started watching The Chosen yet, be sure to do so. Dallas, I love what you started there. Fantastic show. Keep up the great work. God bless. Could be as high as 21 miles today. I'm in a lot of pain. Nearly, I don't know, I feel faint, delirium. Come inside. I want you guys to come look at my feet. Oh, what are you doing up there? So, pretty proud of myself. Oh. The damage is done. But I gotta tell you guys, if I can do this, you can do it. It's the power of the mind. Oh! I gotta show you my feet now. It's a little bit into the 8th hour. We're about 8.5 hours.
but with the breaks every 5 miles to change the feet or adjust the feet, hydrate, eat, and then filming. Did a lot of documenting, a little filming today. So pretty productive day considering I made both goals. So I not only did I achieve my 8 hours of straight walking, treat it like a work day. I'm walking, like that's my mission, that's my job. I also, and I'm gonna post a picture here shortly, but I also made the 20 mile marker today too. So both goals, mind over matter, man. My body is angry at me. I'm gonna show you my feet now, but I'm pretty proud of myself. Check it out. Check my feet out. First, I just want to show you in general what I gotta do to condition my feet just to prepare for, you know, walking 8 hours straight through high desert and whatever else. My goodness, this foot's killing me. So this is the Dr. Scholl's specially approved sock. This is my N1, which I've been burning through, normally putting a hole right there. I've gone through about, I don't know, 6 pairs of those since I've started. This is my compression sock. Oh my gosh. This is to keep the swelling in my feet down. They're designed for plantar fasciitis, so I don't have too much pain underneath my foot, and it's helping. Oh, this is the gel pad that goes underneath your big toe, so you don't get a bunion or callus or whatever right there. It can be a nasty blister too. So that helps. I get this off. Oh, you can see, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. Still got this big old blister right here on the right foot. The right foot's a champion though. It's tender, it's sore, I'd like to stretch it out and everything, but underneath not too bad. Just got the blister here, a little bit rubbing there, but since I started doing that gel pad there, that helps a lot. It's this foot, for whatever reason. I think they say if you're right-handed, you're left foot dominant, but I sure didn't kick with my left foot. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but it's definitely the foot that I jumped off of back in the day when I, you know, was dunking 9-foot hoops. That's how good I was. So, obviously the gel sock. Oh, yeah, here we go, see? So I have to throw this sock away because those holes like that, can you see it? Cause a lot of pain at the bottom of your foot. So far, everything's the same. Got the same gel pad. Oh. But on this foot, I had a huge blister from underneath that popped, and the skin would be wiggling around. Oh. And so I had to get some moleskins. Oh. I want you to see this. Can you see this? So that's the moleskin that goes underneath the compression sock, because from right here to here, there was a blister. That was popped earlier and doing better, but that's my blood blister there. And then just a huge, that callus going right there. But I'm gonna take off my moleskin, show you this, why do they call this moleskin anyways? Oh, that's tickly. Oh, gross. Look at all that dirt. Ugh. I'm sure you wanted to see that, huh? All right. Let's see what this looks like underneath here today. So, not actually too bad. Can you see it? Got that loose skin right there where the blister had popped. Still really tender right there, and I got a new one working right over here. That's pretty bad. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It is mind over matter. My body is in shock, doesn't understand. I'm not even exaggerating. I was laying in bed for 3 years essentially, just depressed and lonely and angry and just waiting to die. And so just to walk 5 miles was a huge accomplishment for me, and today I made 20. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that. Hey guys. Now I hope you all enjoyed the last episode here of Let's Become Heroes. Right now I want to take a second and illustrate the 3 critical ingredients this documentary intends to reveal. Now I believe if each of us prioritize our fitness, our nutrition, as well as work on our mental health awareness, we can each become the heroes we were destined to be. Now, I don't know if you know this, guys. The suicide rates are at an all-time high. So I'd like to take a second and share the suicide hotline with all of you. And I'll disclose that now. If you or someone you know are struggling with mental health, please reach out to someone, tell somebody, help somebody, what other side you're on. Oftentimes, these situations are silenced because we are simply unaware. I sincerely believe by focusing on the big 3, fitness, nutrition, and mental health awareness, we can drastically improve and fight against the suffering in the world. So please, please stop judging people. Leave that up to God and God alone. I promise you, we often walk by the highlights of our day because we are so blinded by our routines. Perhaps a homeless person may be the sweetest soul you ever speak to, or a drug addict, the most intelligent person you ever communicated with. So instead of hate, let's try and lift each other up with a little truth and a little love. Thank you. Thanks for watching.